Okay. Thanks, Streamlabs, for, like, deciding that I wouldn't have a microphone today. Wasn't muted, though, so just wanna... It was just... Streamlabs is like, no, you're not gonna have a mic today. I'm not gonna have one configured. It's fine. Hi, it's me, Sargato. Hope you all enjoyed that deafening sound. I was originally gonna pull something up, and then I'm like, it's only gonna be up for like a minute. It'll be fine. And then, oh, we got water. So, and then I found the Dorito bag that my son had stuffed behind that box to hide it, apparently. Oh. Anyway, hi everybody. How's it going today? I got a lot of stuff that I've been playing lately. I'm down for like pretty much any of it tonight, and so I don't really want to make decisions. So I'm probably just gonna run a poll. What's a mic? Who knows? I mean, that's the fun of like using Streamlabs. Is like after updates, Streamlabs can be super inconsistent, and it's not like something that like I'm gonna check for because like it has it bound in my mixer properly, right? And then like from what I can see from my perspective, it looks like everything's cool. Basically until I like open it up and whatever, right? So all right, so let's do this poll thing. So are you not letting me do it because it's in the stream? There we go. All right. Do. Let's not allow additional votes. That's the longest I can run the poll for? Alright, well, there we go. Poll is up. Smash that poll button! I think it's over here. I did it! I went the right direction! I'm so proud of myself. It's great. Hey, how's everybody going? Hey, Calvi. Whom I have no idea who you are. Myths and Legends, thanks for stopping by. Really appreciate it. Pick. Appreciate it. Hope you're all doing okay. Take a quick look at that poll. Wow, okay. That's a spread that I was not expecting. Like at all, to be honest with you. But I'll give it the whole 10 minutes because I want to, like, give some time and stuff like that. Meeting the first time, all the time, I'm sorry I'm not as attractive as Halle Berry. Oh my god. Not Halle Berry. Who the hell is the actress? Fuck. Oh, I know this. It's gonna be one of those situations where I'm gonna be laying in bed tonight at like 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'm gonna be like, Drew Barrymore, and it's gonna be like, I can't even. Sorry, I had a little dust up top. Da 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 da. All dad time. I mean, like, it's not gonna catch on. So, like, I don't know why you keep insisting on calling me that. I mean, it doesn't make sense. But it is what it is. So, but yeah, we'll get there. Like, it'll be a good time. So how y'all doing today? You worked out today and you're currently putting together a workout music list for deer. I mean, like, Eye of the Tiger better be on there. Like, no joke. Like, to me, that's like the epitome of the perfect workout song, right? Because then you kind of get that Rocky montage in your head, everything like that. You know, like dun 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 dun. And you're just like running, you're like jogging on the thing. You're like, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna get to the top of the Philadelphia courthouse. I'm gonna make this happen. And then you get up there, and you're like, yeah. So, just saying. You're doing great. Your job interview went really well, you think? That's fantastic. I hope it did. Every time I've had a job interview that I felt like went well, like I generally got a good read of it, basically, right? Initial D would be good. Running in the 90s. Yeah, that would be pretty good. I agree. I can't do that one, though. Like, with my mouth. Like, no, can't do it. Nope. It's not gonna happen. Trying to think of like what else I like to listen. Like I usually just like find like a workout um playlist, and then I kind of run with it. I better like hold on, let me see where the poll's at. Yeah, okay, great. I better actually make sure that I've updated it. That if that's apparently whatever, but I didn't even like. I threw it on there as like well, I haven't touched it in a couple months. Like I still haven't done any of the 5.5 content yet. I haven't done any of the Nier raids yet. And the reason why Nier's not on the list, is because I'm not. Thank you, Windows. I'm not in the mood for something super heavy right now. So, yeah. Hold on until you get the call about the job. Well, I mean, okay, so like here's the thing. Like so I've been kind of blessed in that regard, right? I've only had to do like I had 10 to 15 interviews in my life at this point. And generally the jobs that I really wanted are the ones that I generally really got. But there's something to really be said about like even just going in there and talking to people and like doing the interview process as a whole. Like I know it feels really deflating like if you don't get the job, but there's a lot of value in like going through that process and seeing things and learning people in the industry and those sorts of things, right? So God, you guys, what the hell? Don't Stop Believing by the Northern Kings is also very good. Cheerful on that cover. Oh, okay. That's interesting. You wanted to get back into that fantasy MMO, but not really wanting to spend monthly monies on games just yet. Yeah, I get that. I wish that well, so they're going to be doing a like return to Eorzea campaign recently. I was reading, where like previous people will be able to play for I think it's like a month for free to like just see how things have changed. In like August I think or something if I was reading it right. Try to think. Yeah, absolutely. But like it would be nice if they just had it so that you could. Yeah, that was the thing I was gonna say too, Myth. So like up to level 60 is free. And then when the expansion comes out, I believe it'll be all the way up to level 70. The Stormblood content will be rolled into that kind of free pass stuff as well. There was an article on Kotaku earlier today. I think it was Kotaku that was talking about how like the game is so popular right now that the online store for Square Enix ran out of keys for the game. So yeah. Oh yeah, it's right here. Play for 14 free days with the latest login campaign from July 9th until August 23rd. And yeah, and lead up into the end of Walker. Check out what you're missing right now, basically. So I thought it was 30 days, but apparently it's only 14. But not to like drag you back in, Calvi, or anything, but I still can't believe this is what's winning. Like, okay. 14. I see what they did. Like, okay, so I was talking about this. I was on. So I hopped in a voice call last night on the Neighborhood Watches Discord. And like, there's like a streamer area where like the people on the team have our own voice channels, and I'm sitting in one of those voice channels, waiting for Far to come in, because I'm playing Fallout 76 with him kind of currently right now, and Pick joins and drags a friend along, Chief Smeef, and then like 3 other people joined. We had like 10 people in there at one point. And I'm just like, guys, I'm just hanging out waiting for Far. Like, you're more than welcome to stay. Like, this is fine, but like, why are there so many of you here? And the one thing I was talking about is like Fallout 76, like they have like challenges. They're basically like achievements in the game, and they do ding achievements in like the Xbox or whatever if you have that connected to it, which I do. And like they have a bunch of these achievements that are tied to, and make sure anybody that may have joined since, go ahead and hit that poll. Because we have a couple more minutes on that. And I went the wrong way. It's supposed to be this way. The poll, not the poll. Some of these achievements, they have so many of them. Like, you thought 76 is a joke option? Nope, 76 is. I'm gonna shit on the game. I'm gonna have a bad time playing the game, myths. I didn't put 2 on there. I was thinking about putting Sea of Thieves on there as well tonight, like another game that I'm just like absolutely like hate. Sorry. Well, the thing about Fallout 76 is they have so many of these achievements that are tied to doing something 76 times, right? Oh, looks like it's evened out. Like a Dragon and Final Fantasy 14 now are tied up. Oh boy, so we're gonna have to have a tiebreaker. So they have all these achievements, and they're tied to doing something 76 times in the game. And, like, the first time you trigger one of those, it's like, haha, that's kind of clever, right? But by, like, the 6th one you've triggered, it's like, this is lame. Like, why? Why is this in here? I don't know. And, like, it's not, like, anybody on the team's fault for making that shitty. It's just the fact that, like, by the nature of the game, eventually you're probably going to hit, like, 76 kills with a pistol and 76 kills with a knife and whatever the case might be. And it's just, like, every time it triggers after that first initial one, we were like, that was kind of neat. Oh, man, what are we going to do? So, it's been a time, capital T, the bit I played of it. I played it in the beta originally. And Far convinced me to start playing it with them a little bit while they're doing so right now. And 14 pulls ahead again. Okay, well we'll play tonight then, I guess. We got like what 10 seconds left here, something like that. It would be much better as a single player game. So. Yeah, they have NPCs now. All right, Final Fantasy 14 is the winner chicken dinner. So let me go into here and switch my category over, so I don't forget to do that in a second. Online, yep, okay. And Alright, so that's going to be the title. Get done there. I'm going to go over here really quick. Oh, it never sent the tweet out. Oh, well. Alright, we'll just create one now. Why are you being broken, Streamlabs? Alright. Then go over here. I just realized I copied this now, so I need to grab that and then go over here and comment on that. One second. All right. What? Oh, okay. Debian. Sorry, I didn't see that message. Okay. Sorry. Where are we at? Weird list, if anything. I have a playlist of it. That's nice. Pushes you farther. That's a good. I mean, like I'm It's not even something that I've considered because, generally speaking, I'm running a pretty decent system right now. That's since this game launched. But yeah, 76 is garbage. The multiplayer aspects of it make it. Y'all hear that? So good. Shadowbringers has such great music. Why am I wearing... What? Okay. Oh, that was my blue mage, that's why. Okay. I'm like, why am I wearing, like, garbage gear? Like, whatever. Game? Why did you... Oh, because I off-focused. Heaven's Sword and Shadowbringers are the best. Yeah, I mean, that's probably fair. I like Stormblood a lot, too. Like, I feel like the game is in this weird relationship with, like, having to advance the plot of, like, the Garelian? Is that how you pronounce it? Empire? Because, like, a lot of, like, the... And I'm standing in the Crystarium at level 30? Like, what is going on, Sar? What did I do to myself? Alright, hold on. I do need to set it, so give me 1 second here to do the thing. Da-da-da-da. Wait, actually, it should have worked. Let's see if it catches it. Or if I gotta force it. Ah, look at that! We got game. Garlean, yeah. So it's me, Sargato! It's my first time being logged into this game in a little bit of time. I suppose I could give, like, a little bit of background here. Really quick on, like, what happened here. God damn it. Let me do... I just literally had the camera swing. Game. Wasn't it? I had it. Oh, there we go. Okay. Zoom in. All right. What was I saying? Okay. Really quick. So Fallout 76, like, the story stuff is okay. It's really dumb that, like, Bethesda can't come up with, like, original ideas and how to, like, start the plot, because you're, like, chasing after somebody who left your vault again, which is, like, the same plot they did in 3 and 4. But, like, most of, like, the world building and all that kind of stuff is quite good. Like, it's a Bethesda game in all that kind of ways, right? And, like, playing it by yourself and solo is fine. Playing it with, like, one friend, like, when I'm playing with Far, is, like, an okay time. It's not, like, a big issue, right? I haven't done the Mothman thing yet, okay? Like, I haven't done that, so I can't speak to any of that, right? There's a lot of cryptids in the game, right? And I think that's really neat. That's a cool way to make new monsters and stuff, right? The boss enemies are my biggest problem with the game. And it's the fact that, like, they're all designed so that you have to use, like, a large amount of ammo to fight them. And they're all bullet sponges, like, every single one of them. And they're boring to fight. They don't have, like, interesting mechanics. They just suck. And, like, I can't tell you how many times I've been at, like, a big encounter so far that I played where it's literally, like, 20 people standing on top of something with laser Gatling guns going and, like, it takes like 20 minutes to kill the thing still. Yeah. So, but beyond that, it's fine. Like, I'm having an okay time otherwise. But, like, every time I have to fight something that requires, like, a group, I'm just like, there goes 20 minutes of my day. So. Do. Okay. Bum. Okay. Catching up with chat here. What happens to the story? It's just all these things that point to Moth. That's a great answer. I love it. Hello, I'm wonderful and handsome and amazing and deserving of love and snuggles and a great friend. Thank you, Nikki. I appreciate it. Yeah, Nikki just comes in swinging wild. I have a very cute chat. Yeah, I would agree that they're pretty cute bunch of people, so. I'll explore together as an optional larger solo thing. Well, like, and that's the frustrating thing, is, like, I've played other survival games, right? And, like, that's really what Fallout 76 is competing against. It's not competing against, a lot of other multiplayer games. It's competing against, like, Ark, and, like, Conan Exiles, and, what's that C one I'm drawing a blank on right now? But anyway, like, all those sorts of games, even Minecraft to a, like, more direct, like, item. And I couldn't find, like, down trees to harvest wood from for the longest time. Like, I finally looked it up and found a camp. And I went from having, like, 0 wood to, like, 500 wood, which is almost, like, too much wood at that point. I mean, Subnautica could work, sure. But I was thinking of, like, there's a multiplayer one. I think it's by the same guys that did Ark. It's like a pirate one. Hey, even Raft, sure. Raft works. Like, you can, like, just find resources in the wild, you know what I mean? Anyway. I didn't think this through very much. I don't know what I want to work on. My, like, guild is currently talking about doing the near raids, and I'm kind of, like, telling them that I would like to, but I haven't done even the prerequisite quest line yet, so I would need to probably do that to make that happen. Not that guy, that's for sure. Boom, 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 boom. I could. The new things are fun. Like, those MMOs out there that, like, don't give you the ability to jump, like, they're missing out. It's so good to jump. Who doesn't want to jump? Oh, I was gonna talk about my character briefly, and then I didn't. Okay, so, like, hey, this is my character in Final Fantasy XIV. I originally made him as, like, a, ha, he's like Drizzt, like, the Drow from, like, the Forgotten Realms stuff, because I hate Drizzt, because, like, all these people, like, make that archetype, and, like, it's just this very, like, overdone, like, sort of situation thing, right, and everything, and, like, I was like, haha, I'm gonna make this character, like, during the beta, and then I logged in for the first time to make my actual character, and Sergado was already taken because my character had it. Because it was one of those situations where they, like, carried over the save file at that point. He used to have a giant disfiguring face tattoo over here, which is gone, thankfully, now. And then also I went and got, like, an upgraded barbershop headdress at some point to make him a little more neat, so. But anyway, let me look it up quick. You're gonna hear the music cut out because apparently every time that I deselect this game, the game is like, "You are not allowed to have music." Bum 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 bum. There's a Polygon article about it. Word about Comra. In Colossia. Alright, well. Gives me a breadcrumb to work off of, I guess. This one, maybe? We teleport. Hey, look! It's the person! A new rumor has the dwarves of Comra in a right tizzy. You have the latest rumor out of Comra, the strangest find in recent memory, though actual details as to what said find actually is yet to emerge. He should say lolly ho. Why is he saying lolly ho? If you happen to come across any juicy tidbits, I'd be keen to hear 'em. The suspense is killing me here. Lolly ho. Are you even a dwarf if you're not lolly-hoing? Look, I jumped. God, this music. There's a fake going on? How far away is this thing? I assumed it was close to town. That is not close to town. Screw you, sir! Okay. Apparently that's not the auto-run button. Let's see if I remember how to play this character. Oh god! Or this class specifically, I suppose. I do need to focus a little bit when I'm in combat. This Black Mage is very finicky. And I already screwed up and lost my thing, but we already won the combat, so it's fine. It's fine. It was a fine time to screw up. Oh, my favorite mount. Let's back up a little bit. Boom, boom, boom. You believe in me. I believe in the me that believes that Calvi believes in me. But Calvi doesn't even know who I am, so how can they believe in me? I do really like this game, though. I don't particularly care for theme park MMOs normally. But, like, all the Final Fantasy references and, like, the amount of freedom the game gives you once you finish the main quest line stuff. The main quest line is smothering, and honestly, like, I still tell people that want to play the game and expect to spend money on it to buy the, like, skip for the storyline for A Realm Reborn. And, like, if you're really interested in it, go find some YouTube videos explaining, like, what happens in A Realm Reborn storyline. Like, the primal fights and stuff like that are really fun and it's super good to play through. But, like, there's a lot of stuff in that original content that drags, and all the expansion content is much, like, quicker pace, basically. I can neither confirm nor deny the existence of a new discovery of untold value that only a select few are allowed to see for themselves. That said, there may come a time when I find myself utterly fascinated by the pile of rocks over there, and you would be completely oblivious to anyone attempting to sneak past. You're a man of the world, aren't you? Don't make me say it plain. Wicked White, how bloody stupid are you? You, the imbecile, give me, the guard, 10,000 gil. Then you, the imbecile, get to walk past me, the guard, and see the amazing find. Got it? About time you started playing with the rules. No, sir, Chief. No rations for you tonight. No mercy! It didn't take 10,000 gil for me, so... Yes! No, you're 100% right, Cave. And that's, like, primarily what I'm getting on. It's really bad. I mind a lot of Realm Report, but, like... The ending is good. Right, well anyway, bugger off. None may pass without the chief's permission, which I know you haven't got. But I bribed him. Wait, don't tell me. I assume he came all this way to put in a position? Sorry, I've been filled. You know what they say about assumptions. Don't complain, silly buggers, with me. The queer ruins we found deep in a cavern through the tunnel over there, the one filled with all kinds of machina, the point we started calling a bloody machina graveyard? Yes, well, we were looking to hire another guard, but the position's since been filled by a fellow what tried to swindle you a moment ago. So you're out of luck, I'm afraid, but chin up, lad. Your time will come around soon enough. Since you're here and still unemployed, mind delivering a message for me? It's the two youngins in Korma, Anog and Konog? Sister and brother, twins, fond of wearing white and black. Twin thing, I suppose. The message is as follows. Lolly bleeding ho. This is no place for children to be messing about. Stay far, far away or else. Got it? Boom. You got bored of grinding? Since I've played before and already burnt myself out, so it's hard to get back into it. Yeah, I mean, like, I never have had much of a problem with, like, the quote-unquote grind in this game. The, like, Bosnian front, whatever it's pronounced, is a rough time and a half when it comes to some of that, because depending on how things go... What? Why am I going over here? Did I fuck up? Oh, there's a town over here. Okay, well. Apparently I got turned around. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Because of, like, the diversity of content, like, whenever I started getting burnt out on, like, one thing, I would just go do something else to kind of get through a lot of that, but... Made a new character on Gilgamesh when Shiv got Viz, now that's still play. I had fun leveling up an Arcanist for a bit, but then Monster Hunter Rise had... Yeah! Gilgamesh, huh? Is Gilgamesh in my data center? It might be. I just want to know what servers are in it. God damn. Why is this always so difficult? It is. I didn't know that. Cool. Wow, there's only one server in the cluster currently allowing for new characters to get created. Nice. Nice. Boom, 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 boom. I could play with our friends then. Neat. You got a white mage on Gilgamesh? Nice. I have Black Mage is like my primary job that I play, but I've also got Dark Knight to level 80, and then I've got Scholar, which is here, to level 80, and then obviously that allows me to get Summoner to level 80. But like the Summoner, I haven't done all the job quests for yet, so I don't have all the abilities. And honestly, I don't really know how to play Summoner, like, at all. So, like, I have every role clicked off right now, basically. Maybe another one on Gilgamesh. Nice. Some popular streamer made a character on Cactar. It's causing issues. You got business with us? The chief put you up to this and you agreed. Haven't you got anything better to do with your time, like a job? Wait, those garments, that quiet confidence, those powerful neck muscles sculpted by a lifetime of nodding. This is that sinner everyone's been talking about, sister. He's the guileless fool we've been waiting for. The perfect patsy. Good thinking, brother. Let's get right to it, then. Ahem, you wouldn't happen to be the kindly stranger everyone likes and adores. You are, aren't you? Perhaps you'd be willing to do us a teensy little favor. Of course you would. My brother and I are conducting some highly secret research at the moment, and we've hit a dead end. To continue, we need to get our hands on an automation core. Good luck with that! Oh, don't be silly. Everyone knows you're the soul of generosity. A sinner who cannot help but render aid to his fellow sinner in the hour of need. Not for their fame or fortune or any other word, but simply the joy of it. Am I wrong? This is another one of those moments where it really doesn't matter what I have to say, isn't it? Now you're on the trolley. This is awful. I'm in so much pain right now. The core we require is being stored with the other sundry materials on the cliffs above us. Once you have it, bring it to my sister. I also realized I lost which one's voice I was doing for what, but whatever. Doesn't matter. We're done talking with them. Moving on now. Mount. God dang it, that's not my mount guide. I need to just pull this out at some point. But I like to random. There's a cliff. Over here. Hey, look, there's a core. Used to be a monk, then I took an arrow to the knee or chest because I lost my software token. Oh no! Such a cat, I'm sorry to hear that. I used to main paladin, but the gunbreaker came out and won me over. Oh! Yeah, I haven't done gunbreaker at all yet. I think my gladiator is still using... Nope, it's not anymore. I always used to transmog the blaze fire thing from the lightning stuff. So I had a gunblade on my gladiator. Ah, there's the sinner now. And is that core I spy in his little hands? Hot little hands. I do have hot hands. Like, have you seen my hands? Like, they're pretty good hands. Like, decently length fingers, you know, strong grip. Brilliant. All we've got to do is sell this for a small fortune, and then we'll be one step closer to seeing our plans for world domination and fruition. World domination! Oh, anaglali nay on the domination hoy. Oh, right. That was a close one, brother. Now, then, for our next request. Next request! Lolly, what in the hell's you two up to, ho? If you're even thinking of taking advantage of this good sinner, I'll tan both your eyes and toss you from the top of the old White Oil Falls. Now get you gone. Yes, sir, yes. Sir. Whatever, close enough. Sorry about that. They don't know any better on account of them being all on their own. No parents. Craziest thing. Twins born just poof out of midair. Those hands should be magazines. I mean, they've lost more than most, you could say. More than anyone ever should. Anyway, I've been meaning to ask. Everyone says you're the soul of generosity, a sinner who cannot help but render aid to his fellow sinner in their hour of need. Not for fame or fortune or any other reward, but simply for the joy of it. Am I wrong? I'm just gonna dot. We're short a lantern at the dig site. Should be another in the cave just outside the village. Mind going and fetching it for me? Of course you don't. Once you've got it, bring it to me back at the dig. Oh, and don't worry. I'll see you compensated for your troubles. One gill is coming my way. I can, like, the I'm guessing Yoko Taro had something to do with the writing of this quest. Definitely seems like their style of, like, pushing their nose at stuff. Oh. Well, I don't see a lantern. No lanterns here. Up the hill. Down the hill. Thought the religious rabble is left in heaven's sword. I mean, oh, down here in this little hidden cave. How quaint. Like the holy sea of, like, we made a Bakugo of Light because they had a PvP gunbreaker weapon that was a spiked bat rather than a gunblade. That's actually really cool sounding, yeah. I was, like, trying to fashion Final Fantasy XIV a little bit when I finished, like, leveling up all my characters to level 80, and then I just gave up on it. It's too complicated for me. There's too many layers of things I have to jump through. You destroy ankles with the power of head light. Oh, that is quite good. That is amazing. I am very happy that I clicked on that. Never let it be said a dwarf of character doesn't pay his debts. Anyway, if there's nothing else to discuss, just let us pass already. We want to see the runes. Please, 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 please. No, 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 no. It's dangerous and off limits, and even if we were the sort of man who could be bribed, which I'm not, I'd be shocked if you two had anything valuable enough for me to risk my neck looking the other way for. Why are you and everyone else so bloody obsessed with trying to get a look at the cavern filled with mysterious machina anyway? It's just a bloody scrap heap, isn't it? No, no, it's much more. Based on our research, we have reason to believe that those runes contain... Hush, sister. How many times must you nearly give a game away? It's supposed to be our secret. Oh, yes, right. It's just so hard sometimes to contain my enthusiasm. Nothing. These runes contain nothing of value whatsoever. We shall leave you to your affairs, honorable guard, sir, and I bid thee farewell! And off they go. You have your Paladin Chocobo Knight? Oh, that's also very good. Oh, no, I clicked through it. Well, I have the quest turning now, so, let's teleport! It definitely does seem like a painful way to go. I would agree. I would confer. Words. Poked around Karma, did you? Learn anything good about that big find? I learned that people are crazy and that nobody should be talked to. We should just stay to ourselves. A machine graveyard, eh? Why don't you say lolly ho? It drives me nuts. Interesting, interesting. This could be the beginning of a great and grand adventure. Or an utterly nonsensical one. Though that does have its own appeal on occasion, I'll allow. Can I have the money, please? Alright, we did it! We completed one quest. Good night, everybody. Have yourself a good evening. I don't have, like, a... Oh. I'll do that. Anyway. Talk about the most hoops to jump through getting the achievement to get a stupid Chocobo. Oh, man. Right? Those achievements are crazy sometimes. A certain gossipy dwarf has news that might be of interest to you. I don't think so. I highly doubt it. Hail, sinner! Have you heard about the string of thefts in Koromra? Word has it that they haven't the foggiest who's behind them. Not a single clue. They've gotten desperate to find the culprit. I'm told pointing fingers at any who's so much squeezed in a suspicious fashion. Why, the next thing you know, they'll be blaming their old rivals Tormir, Wicked White. They would do that, wouldn't they? Damn those thin-bearded blighters. Listen, Sinner, you go and tell them that if they try to pin this on us, there'll be consequences. I gotta go yell at people for someone because it's what I do. Yeah. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. 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 Get everyone sick. MMOs are essentially kill the messenger of the game. Yeah! I mean, bad MMOs are. That's for sure. That's why, like, I've been enjoying Shroud so much, is because, like, there isn't that sort of design at all. It's basically just like, do whatever you want to do. Make your own rewards and your own things and whatever, right? Like... Boop, 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 boop. Alright, let's see here. Close that, do that, alright. Yes, less lolly bleeding hoe. Oh, it's you. My apologies, Sinner. Been under a bit of stress lately. I don't really have the time to chat, though. Perhaps you can help. I know you're welcome these sorts of requests, right? Okay. Things have been going missing, you see. At first, it was just the odd tool here and there. But then the thief began making off with finds from the dig. Valuable finds. If you've got time, I could use some help in identifying the culprit. It's gonna be me. I stole the core. I don't like to think of it, but it's likely that the thieves is one of our own. Hard to assess the site otherwise. And I've investigated most of the unfamiliar faces in town to no avail. I can't very well ask you to stroll up to folks with a lolly ho. Done any crimes lately, but do you have a look around? Perhaps you can find the clue as to what I've overlooked. I'll take anything at this point, frankly. Gotta go down again. A burnished bracelet, huh? That seems suspicious. Mostly because it was sparkling. Jump. 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 Oh, I used a bracelet. Hold on, I think I've seen this before. It belongs to the young lady in the village, if I'm not mistaken. Though I could hardly say how she came by such a valuable trinket. Seeing as regular folk can hardly fail to notice if something jewel-encrusted goes missing, she's like as not to be wondering where it's gone right about now. You'll probably find her in a panic. All the better for getting her to spill her secrets. Okay. Thrice damned beardless son of shite-eating hob, where, oh where could my bloody bracelet have gone? found it, and you're returning it too? Well, bugger my beard. Thank you ever so much. It was a gift, and I'd hate to have it lost. A gift from who, you ask? Probably don't know him. He's a guard over at the dig site. I had no idea that sort of job pays so well, but it must. When we met, he was right bastard where money was concerned. I could hardly get him to pay for my ale. But as of late, he's downright generous, in a much better mood, too. Oh, and so very affectionate. Yes. Focus on the bracelet, if you insist. I don't know where he got it, though. We don't do a lot of talking. I don't like that line. If you're that curious, you'll have to ask him. He keeps watch over the entrance day and night. Not a difficult man to find. Hey, guy that we needed to bribe before, but then you didn't take the bribe, and then we didn't get in, but then now it looks like you're, like, morally questionable. Yet they call me the sinner. Egbert, you're a good Egbert. Just thought I should call you out, Egbert. Come on, let us in. Come on, you know you want to. What I want is for you two to bugger off. I'm a watchman, not a stand here while everyone annoys the piss out of me, man. Don't look now, Enoch, but our very dear friend is here, and so heavily armed, too. Oh, God! I'm sure he can help us settle this little dispute. Oh, well, why are you here? As if costing me my dinner weren't enough. How did I afford a jewel-encrusted bracelet on a watchman's salary? Well, that's none of your concern. I recall that you have something in history with ill-gotten gains. Okay, let's go with the first one. The chief will be concerned. Doubt my words all you like. I won't be intimidated by the likes of you. Well, I have no idea what to do now. I'm totally flummoxed. This proves nothing, you hear me? Nothing. Well, I don't know what you're accusing him of, but I'm absolutely sure he's guilty of it. More importantly, he's made off with the key after him. Open the door. Bum 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 bum. Yeah. That is a mood. Fishire. That is a mood. We've got you cornered. I don't think he's alone, sister. Oh dear, a hasty retreat does seem to be in order. Just so. That's right. Surprise triplets. Now what, Balding? I don't even... Well, we murdered 2 people. I guess our job here is done. Very well, I confess I did it, or we did it. We took turns keeping watch while the others picked over items from the dig site and sold off whatever seemed valuable. And we would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for those meddling kids. Also you, however old you are. Damn it. I'm as old as dirt though. Thanks for pointing it out. Just one pressure. But there's no chance of that now. All I can do is grovel before the chief and hope that he doesn't punish me too harshly. You notice that something shiny metallic has fallen to the ground. Is it the key? Picking up the glimmering object, you see that's the very key to the dig site that Anag and Kanag were so keen to obtain. Oh, this music is always so good. Fuck, I haven't played through Final Fantasy VI in a hot second. Maybe that'll have to, like, be top of the list of things I do next when I have a gap in my schedule. Because I still have to get back to Revengeance at some point, too. That case is closed, then. It's a good job you showed up. Who knows how long this farce would have continued otherwise. As for you, you won't be getting any dinner tonight, that's for certain. No, anything but dinner! To think that I was employing 3 brothers in disguise the entire time. I doubt I'll be changing my vocation to detective anytime soon. By the by, I haven't seen Anag and Kanag, have you? Usually they want to go along without getting underfoot. That means they're up to something. I'd be grateful if you track them down again and send them my way. They're peskier than a pack of pixies, but even so, I'd rather keep them where I can see them. Pestier than a pack of pixies, playing in the Feywild. No one else can even see them. Hello, Anug. Oh, what's the notification I got? Wow. Oh. Oh. Oh, it broke everything. Okay, I fixed it. Whoops, except for I clicked through without reading it. You mean to say that you picked it up and no one's even noticed it's missing? Splendid! I shall open the door, and then you may escort us to our foray. You didn't see nothing, Kelby. After all, everyone knows the only thing that brings you more joy than being of service to your fellow man is adventure. Indeed, your adventurous spirit calls you towards ever greater challenges, no matter how staggering, ill-advised, or outright suicidal. Rude but fair, I suppose. Wah! Isn't it just... Hurry along now. There are secrets to be found here, and we'll be the ones to bring them to light and possibly to market, depending. Maybe we'll even give you a share of the spoils. A small one, mind. We nodded! Our well-defined nodded muscles. We did it! We got to the first one! Woo! Wait, no, we didn't do it yet. Ooh. Rat sounds. Locked, which bodes well for us finding something worth our time within, assuming we can get it open. Moment of truth, then. I see. This is it, the Final Fantasy. There are no more after this. I mean, 15 already came out, though. 16 is being developed right now. So. That was easy. Near enemies in Final Fantasy, and they're attacking somebody who looks like 2B? Intruder decided. Eliminating with extreme prejudice. Become as gods. Oh, that guy's coming. What have you done? God damn it. Ah, they fixed their face. Thank God. Nobody wanted to see that eyeball. Wicked white. The machine life forms. Machine life forms? What are you talking about? Why didn't you blow up? I am number 2P. Call me 2P. The rest can wait. 2P? 2P or not 2P? That is the question. The machine life forms must be stopped. To do that, we must reach the heart of the ruins. That is a fucking near door. It's a near door. Canog, don't you dare! Spirit has physics. That's amazing. How bloody stupid are they? Listen, sinner, I know you put you in plenty of trouble already, but I need you to stop them before they dig themselves any deeper. At this rate, someone's gonna get hurt. I already assume that they're like Adam and Eve, but we'll see. I did it! I beat the game, everyone! It's me, Sargato, the one who hops all the time. How you doing, Juice? Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Another door. Who needs this many doors? I happen to have 4 doors on my household, Anog. So, like, it's perfectly reasonable to have 3. Sealed per defensive protocols, I believe. Boots. Wish I could rock boots like that. Protocols. I've got something for this movable object. Is it a bigger bomb? Unstoppable force. Meal's face, no! Mwahaha! How do you like that? I'm sure you were told to keep us from getting into trouble or some such nonsense, right? But who took care of those machines? Us. Who got the door open? Us. Who's going to find out what's in there? Us. The copied factory is now accessible. We did it! We unlocked the first Near Alliance raid! Oh, that took forever. Fuck. Oh. Alright, give me a second. I'm going to the bathroom. Why do I keep hitting the mute button when, like, I don't even have, like, the mute button configured? So, like, it's not going to do anything. I don't understand. All right. Throw some of this out of my pockets. Let's go ahead and undo a button or two, get a little more comfortable, get a little more chill. So normally I hate to just hop into this sort of content without like watching videos and like having a thorough understanding of the fights and stuff before mechanics and stuff beforehand. But let's throw caution to the wind. Oh. Excuse me. Boy. Oh, I guess it's not an Emil face. I guess it's just a robot head. I am tired. It's raining. It's pouring. The old man is snoring. So I was doing like 4 hours, 5 hours of yard work or whatever earlier today. I took off work today to... No, you're fine, Calvi. You should definitely do that. Because that's what I was going to say. When my children were coming up to being like, we've been at this for so long. I need a break. This is ridiculous. Blah, blah, blah. And then I was like... Sorry, tired. I'm dad. And they like kept saying it, and I kept doing it every time. And they would just get more and more upset and be like, we don't like when you tell those kind of jokes. Tough cookies. So, you know, it's a good time. Yeah. And like the one kid was like, well, I want to take a break. I'm like, go ahead and have a seat. Like, you can take a break. I'm not making you not take a break. It's like, but I want to go inside and watch TV. I'm like, nope, you're staying out here with us. Well, why? Because, like, when I need some help, I'm going to call for you, and you're going to come over and help me. Fine, Dad. Jeez. I'm doing... Less than 5 minutes. We've already got all the tanks. Gotta move to Movable, Cal. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. What you making for dinner tonight, if you don't mind me asking? I have a thing to kill you. Don't forget to summon your chocobo. Waited too late. Fuck. Oh, I gotta kill multiples of them. Okay, well, let's go and do that while we're doing it. Whatever. I got 3 sacks of nuts. Hell yeah. There's a quest with a thing on it over here. You can't find your headband. You don't remember the last time you... That does suck. Pick, I'm sorry. You're roughly having these around. Sir, I believe we have more tasks for me. Still here, are you? Yes, tasks. There's a Talos of mine that's taking far too long to make its return. Probably busy tussling with some dim-witted predator. Go and see how it fares and chase off anything slowing it down. But all the... Ah, you mean that Talos. Pray follow my lead, Sir Gatto. We'll find the Talos in question in the southwest of here. I have no doubt there'll be a dim-witted predators aplenty to be dealt with. Good! I'm glad to be of service! Always and forever, I will help along the way. It's nerfed by the gods because apparently I'm too powerful. I could remember things and have motivation. Yeah, I think that's probably a good way to look at it. I've generally found that, like, the things that are disruptive to me and are challenging to me help me have different perspectives from most people on certain things and stuff, and focus on different areas or different thoughts and things. Oh god, the anxiety about this. Oh, I hate it. It'll be fine, sir. You're just streaming, so like everybody can make fun of you there, and then you're gonna screw up on the raid as well. It's gonna be great. Bum 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 bum. Let's get these notifications cleared up. Whoa. Hold on, I need to tease the game here. Let's do that. And then blue. And then... Did it. Oh, they got flowed swords behind them and everything. So little bit of like background. So there are like 3 pieces of main content in Final Fantasy 14 when you talk about like, well, I guess 4. Sorry, there's like 4 main types. What is that awful noise? The alarm, they know we're here. Which, like... Don't have life, though that's an oxymoron. They have sentience, they have will. They have ones that... Oh, boy! I hate it already. Question is, can I remember how to black mage? Then we'll do one of these quick. One of these. One of those. Oh, I'm gonna have to dodge all the goddamn spheres, aren't I? God damn it. How am I doing on my... I lost it. Fuck. Okay. It's fine. Deep breath. Well, so far so good. I don't know if we're gonna get this off in time. It's gonna be tight. Oh, we got it. Okay, good. Alright. Let's get a little more bold. I'm assuming that I want to avoid everybody that's bleeming. Okay. I thought I had the target on me there, though. Oh, yep. Fire one just to keep my thing refreshed. Lay it on the ley lines. Hit it with a fire 3. Do one of those little shifts quickly. Get me so I have the ice 4 back. Nope. Nope. There we go. Fuck. I had a guy beaming and a ball on the frickin' pad. Ugh. The cat can't wear sunglasses. It's true. Oh no. Oh no. I fucked up. But it's fine. We got this. What's with the red lights? Let me zoom out a little bit. Oh, okay. Oh. 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 That's fun. Okay. Now we're dead. Fuck. I was explaining the content, and then I got distracted by actually, like, plot things and stuff and everything. I apologize. Give me, like, 1 second. We did it! I didn't get my thing activated, though, which is not great, so... What do we got here? Ooh. Those are cool looking. Passes. Okay, sorry. So there's, like, dungeon content. You hate to... Yeah, yep. Can't be near without spheres. I mean, that's not wrong. I mean, that's not wrong. Oh, good. We're riding on pods. Neat. I do like the little access points being the stupid things. Ah, so good. Okay, sorry. Dungeons! Which are like 4-person, nice little whatevers. Brain mush. Maybe we worry about it after I'm done learning this place. fucked up. I didn't mean to cast ley lines. That was oops on my part. It's fine. Make it work. Two, one. Shit! I should have refreshed that before I jumped in type. Now I'm gonna lose it. Yep, that's fucking awful. Oh well. If I'd refreshed it before I hopped in, I would have had. Thanks, I hate it. Oh, good. Thank you, whomever did the host. I appreciate it. I'm assuming it was Greg. Oh, it gets progressively smaller. Okay. Got it. I understand that one now. New durability recorded. Congratulations. Did I make it? I made it to the sliver. Hell yeah. Damn, I lost it again, though. Okay. Thank you, Greg, for the host on the Barry is not streaming account. Appreciate it. Oh. That's really interesting. Oh, good. Like, double bad. Okay. By running into the lava, I prevented myself from getting pushed. It worked! Oh my god, we did it. Okay, so let's see here. Hey! Oh my god, I called it! Look at that! I didn't even fucking look, and I knew what you did, Greg! Fucking A! Anyway. Part of this game, I know what the fuck I'm looking at. Right? I mean, there's a lot to it, right? So... Greg hosted me with their account, and they hosted me with their alt account. And I called. I was busy doing the fight. I didn't even look. Did not look at chat. Resisted all urges. Can't do that while doing raid content. Will die. Probably gonna die anyway. Oh, I timed that just right. Oh my god. It's like crazy sometimes that like muscle memory is like better than like your own thoughts on stuff. So like the game has like a slight leg to it almost, right? Where like looks like you're out of the... Oh god, what just happened? Oh, that guy dragged it to us. So you almost have to like preemptively respond most of the time. And like it's really, really janky and really weird when you first play the game and you don't really get a feel for it. But like when you've been playing it for a while... Is that it? I don't think that was it. Oh, a fighter unit. Nice. Alright, let's get this big heal, or cast up. Throw that down, I guess. Oh no, I'm in trouble. Gonna be tight. No! I didn't know. I'm gonna hang out with everybody else, I guess. Oh, we got it? Okay, cool. I goofed up again, but it's fine, whatever. He said that when I hosted. You didn't host. Oh, you did host. God damn it. But when did you host? Because like I heard 2 go off, and the 2 that I heard go off, I said that was Greg, and then it was his alt account, which is the last 2 I said. So like I totally called it. I can go back and I'll check the tape. Did I step on it? Oh boy! I don't like the look of this at all. I don't like this. I want to go home. Oh my god. Am I dead yet? I think I'm dead. Everybody's moving over here. Trusting everybody. Don't steer me wrong, friends! Alright, let's fucking go for it. Oh, I stood in the lava. Fuck. Some reason to die. Wreck this fool. I mean, like, this is like old, quote-unquote old content by this time, so I would be very surprised if we failed it. Oh, into the sphere. Oh, we made it. Personally, I might do really bad. In some ways, I already have. Everybody's running up! Shit! Okay, now I bet we gotta run back. No? Oh, okay. Oh, ads. Oh, ads. Okay. This looks like it's a, clear the ads phase. I suppose I could do something more helpful if I did this. And then immediately die. Fuck. How you doing, chat? Yeah, I mean, like, all the boss fights in this game tend to be very AoE intensive to get you to have to move. And, like, I'm playing, like, one of the hardest classes or jobs probably for, like, a raid content perspective because of the fact that, like, I have to stand in this one place for, like, 3 seconds constantly. And so you need to really know the fights and the patterns well. And I don't know this fight at all. I went into this blind because it felt like what chat wanted me to do. Don't fall off. Don't fall off, sir. Oh, I got it off! Oh! Hype, 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 hype. So my, like, ability that, like, allows me to stack stuff was about to wear off. And at the last possible second, I got it off. Which is nifty. I'm gonna die! Okay. Get back by everybody so we can move to the appropriate side for people that actually know the fight. Don't get in the fire, Sar. Don't be dumb again. Oh, man. I was literally standing on the line there. Ow. You know, chat, sometimes you just gotta stand in the line, you know? Oh. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh. It didn't hit me. I couldn't see my character for a second, but I was in a safe spot. I'm out of this thing though right now. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Do the thing. Okay, cool. Did we do it? Yeah, that was like, whoa. Oh, wait, not done. Whoops. I do like these segments. Oh. I only died once in that one, right? Like, if I die once, like, I'm okay with that. Like, especially with me not knowing these fights at all. Oh, boy. I thought that was the final boss. I'm watching the cutscene. We're gonna miss a little bit of the start of the fight, but it's fine. We're gonna watch the cutscene. Sir with 2P, don't think I won't kill you. You're the one who's gonna die here, 9S. 9S?! The rear deck is sealed off. Well, well. Android Yorha, number 9, type S. He's fusing with the machines! Now I destroy you once and for all. I wonder what mechanics we already missed that we're going to need to know in a second. I'm gonna... Oh! Yep. As I saw everybody split, and I'm like, maybe I need to go over one of these sides too. I was right. Oh, no. No. No? No. No? Oh, shit. Oh, my God. If I die, I'm gonna turn up the volume. Don't let him out of your sight. Okay. I don't want to get... It's just... Wait for it to go. Then cross over. Alright, that's not too bad. I got this one down. He's reconnecting! Begin damage phase. This is so fucking good though. God damn it. Alright, go. I got one of those, like, stupid grins on my face. I can feel it. But if Ninus is the first final boss, like... The other part that my brain is broken right now is the fact that this is the first of these raids, and there's 4 of them, I think? Like, what else do they have under their fucking belt? Like, what? We got a stack on this person, otherwise they're gonna take a shit ton of damage. Then we gotta get into the shield. I need to remember to do that so I keep my thing building. We did that one actually really quickly, it looks like, compared to the one we had before where it was like the DPS check. I already got that off. Well, whatever. Little extra ice never hurt nobody. Okay, so I need to get off this tile. Okay, so this one, when it blows up, will move over. And then this one is going to blow up again. So I'll be safe if I stand here. I was off of it! And I lost my... Ah! Come on, Sar. Get your head in the game! We did it! We might vote greed on the... It's not better than I have equipped, though. I got a storage crate, huh? Quickly, tell the healer you love him! It's probably a need that I should have done it actually for the fending one, because that would have been probably an upgrade for my Dark Knight. But it's fine. It's fine. I want the Yorhar stuff for my Black Mage, because, like, who doesn't want to look like a fucking Nier agent, right? I am so confused and have many questions, but that's just Nier in a nutshell. That was a lot. And they did! There may be others lying in wait. We should withdraw. Excuse me. Hey, in the back here. I have questions. But we did eat the copy factory. That was a lot of fun. Holy shit. I definitely want to do that again. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Just collapsed. 1 minute she was walking ahead of us, and the next, well, as you see. Though after all that, perhaps the greater shock is that you're still standing. I'm impressed and a little bit scared. Truly, you're wasted on the petty errands that everyone else puts you up to. Not wrong. Oh, are you feeling any better? More importantly, who was that boy in black and how is he controlling the machines? Not a boy, an android. An advanced machine designed in imitation of mankind. The same as me. Friend! Thank you for the raid, friend. We're doing like Final Fantasy XIV Nier Automata Alliance raid stuff. Spoilers. I'm on the first one right now. We're getting the after cutscene stuff. So, you're a machine? Oh, I clicked out of the thing. But that's impossible. It's hard enough to make a fully functioning Ironbeard, or a wind-up automation that bears a passing resemblance to a real person, to create machines that look and act and fight like you two. Who could possibly have done such a thing? And how? Well, I hope you have a good walko with the doggo, friend. I really appreciate the raid. Thank you so much. Have a good heckin' night. But fine, let's say for the moment that I believe you. Why would one of these androids want to attack us? I don't know, but he's not the only one out there. And if the other androids come looking for the ruins, I can't promise they won't be just as aggressive. Anyone who gets in their way could be a terrible danger. This whole place could be in danger. If they're anything like we just saw, I don't like our chances. Don't be silly. We have our clever minds. We have loads of explosives. We have an exceptionally violent assistant. And we even have an android of our own. Hi, nice to meet you. My name is Sargato, and I am the exceptionally violent assistant. Nice to meet you. Yes, nice to meet you. Yes, 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 yes. Exceptionally violent assistant. That's me. I'm sorry. My systems took too much damage in that battle. I don't think I'll be functional for much longer. No, not 2P! Legendary Android 2P from the series. I can only tell you what you need to do. Deep within the ruins lies the key. Find it. With it, we can stop them, the machines, the androids. With it, you can restore. Restore her functionality, maybe? What in the hells was that about? Oh ho ho. A very promising discovery is what? We must persevere. Onward, inward, away! The music in this area is very good as well. I knew there was something of value in there. Mwahaha. once we get our hands on it, they'll see. They'll all see. Oh, nothing. What? Did you hear something? Ahem. The real question is, do we pack more explosives this time? Maybe we can fit some in your pack as well. You are coming along, right? Oh, who am I kidding? I know you wouldn't miss it. How charming that you continue to pretend like I care about my opinion. That one! That's what we're gonna say. Yes, yes, we both know that you're loving this. I am loving this! That is fair. And I have a present for you. Feast your eyes on this. It's a one-of-a-kind recording device, a portable archive. If you spot anything odd, anything at all, march right up to it and let this collect its data, and they'll have a nice little set of records to review. I know, we're brilliant. Anyway, find a place for it in your pack, and do take care of what other preparations need doing. We'll be ready to go when you are. I'm sorry, Greg, I already made that joke. Collection expanded. Portable archive acquired. Portable archive is now available under collection and duty section of the main menu. Fill your archive by using it to record promising spots within the ruins. More quests. Ready? Trick question. Don't care. Let's go. Just think, machines equal to man. No, perhaps even greater. If we can find the key, we can figure out how they work. We can fix 2P, and then... And what? Slow down and use your head. How are we to know that any of what they said is true? Oh, so you have us sit on our hands instead of pursuing the untold power that sleeps within these ruins? Twiddle our thumbs while others race ahead and claim the prize? I'm as intrigued as you, but I would never have us put the blind faith in someone we've just met, particularly someone making such wild claims. Were we just to bring this key to her, there's no telling what she might do with it. If you want to be a coward, be my guest. I'll be boldly forging a path forward, as, if you recall, we planned to do. And if we can secure 2P's continued assistance, all the better. What about you? You can either dive into the great unknown with me, or stick in one toe at a time like this beardless baby. Clearly they have a beard. I have to pick one? Can I just jump off this? No. There's no point in arguing further. She's immune to reason when she gets like this. I'm happy to continue investigating. Of course I am. That's why we've gone to all this trouble. What we need to be careful is how we go about it, especially where 2P is concerned. I don't trust her, at least not yet. Even should we find this key, we ought to be discreet as possible about sharing our plans and information. Don't you agree? Don't fret about Kanag. He's to see that I'm right and come crawling back eventually. There's so much that we could learn here about the ruins, living machines, and 2P is the best source of information we've got. We need to seize the opportunity while we can. So are you coming or what? I know how to solve this. Vote now! Really took it out of me so far. I don't know if I'll do the next raid on stream. least not today. Maybe tomorrow if that's what everybody wants to see. But I think I need to do a little bit of Rocket League tonight, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Sorry's tired. Do 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 do. All right, who's winning? Oh, great. It's a tie. Who would have saw that coming? Ba 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 da ba da ba da ba da ba 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 da ba. Oh God. Okay. Cool. Okay, Google. Roll me a d20. Odds and evens. It's an 18. Fortune favors the bold. These pod devices must be part of the place, but they don't seem to be particularly murderous as far as things go in here. We should be able to use them to ferry us further in again. Ugh. We get lost, it should be a simple matter to teleport back to the entrance using one of these. Don't worry your pretty head about becoming trapped down there. With that said, throw caution to the wind and go forward and investigate. Okay. For the moment, the very instant you find something to note, make sure that you show it to me. Got it? Post in my chat. Oh my god. There we are. No, I can't actually go over there? Okay, well. Oh my god. Why are there so many dead 2Bs? Well, I guess it's time to check it. There are so many, though. Jesus. It's part of an enigmatic key or fashionable accessory. Who knows? Not you. I bet whatever it is part of a greater whole. Let's see if we can find any other pieces I might be able to reassemble it if I had any idea what it's meant to be. Memory of a damaged machine archived. That's just his own. A rusty what's it? Tarnished thingamajig. A damaged pod? Weapon fragment data 2. Archive data 4. And data 3. I realized it was like snowy here the first time. Have you found me some more parts? I did in fact find you some parts. Oh look, all of these. Hard to say for sure whether we have everything until we take a crack at reassembling it all. But of course, it's a start. In this pod, I've been so wanting to take one of these apart. You hear something? Function resumed. Initiating repair process. Alert. Multiple life forms detected in proximity. Life forms would be us, I presume. Interesting. If it's still functional, there's no need for me to assemble it. Pity. Still, I say we take it back with us. Any objections? No, of course not. Let's get on with it. Oh, what's this? It's him. How could he have climbed all the way up in that state? Maybe kick the sword away or something? Well, you're the one who wanted to work with 2P. I'm sure she would say to destroy him for good. What do you say? Oh, brother, you know me too well. We take him with us, of course, just in case. It'll be our little secret. Seems like a bad secret to keep, but alright, whatever. Kanog and I will be heading back out. I want to perform a proper analysis on these parts as soon as possible. Don't blame me if you want to look around a bit more first, though. You had best share your findings. No, I'm done in here. I'm pretty sure that I found everything, so. It's about time. I literally came here as soon as I... You know those parts we found? Well, we've managed to cobble them together into a decent approximation of something. I was hoping that if we got the basics right, the pod could tell us what it's meant to be, and that it won't stop repeating processing and beeping at me. It worked when it was analyzing us, so theoretically it should be up to the task, but it seems we have to wait for it to finish whatever it is doing. I'm half tempted to take my tools to it, but I can't put it back together. We'll be on back to square one, so patience it is. In the meantime, we have quite a bit of other data to analyze, so much, in fact, that I'm certain we will need a considerable amount of time, uninterrupted time to work, if you take my meaning. I'm telling you to keep the chief off our backs for a while. I don't care how. Say that the house is on fire if you like, or put the torch if you're not comfortable with lying. Hmm. Lolling mysterious machines from the ruins will kill us all, ho, I suppose. Sorry, it's been a lot to take in. Did you manage to keep our local miscreants out of trouble? We're safely studying our discoveries as we speak. It's true that when it comes to mechanical contraptions, you'll find none cleverer than those two, or more obsessive. If anyone's capable of solving the mystery of the ruins, it's them. Much as I hate to say this, we should leave them to their own devices for now. Oh, hi, Pick. Lolly, what a conveniently timed entrance, ho. I was just thinking that I ought to send someone to check on Anog and Kornog. Still poking and prodding at those whatsits you dug up out of the ruins, which is all well and good until one of them sets off another explosion. Oh, I'm sure you'll notice if they blow up anything important. By which point it'll be too late. Not to mention that our annual carnival is fast approaching. There's plenty that wants doing before we're ready. I need those two to stop pulling their weight. Start pulling their weight, excuse me. While you're looking in on them, remind them not to got to use outside of tinkering and rusty thingamabobs, will you? Maybe they'll listen if it's you doing the niggin'. They seem to respect you as much as they respect anyone. Must be all the violence. Fuck. You'll find them in the tunnels, of course. Can't lure them out here for love or money. And believe me, I've tried. Enter the excavation tunnels. Ah, there you are. Can you believe this? I waited through days of processing, broke multiple tools, and after all that... stupid son of a hob sniveling. Not everyone is privy to your inner thoughts. Allow me to explain. The pod confirmed that this device grants the user access to some sort of weaponry, which presumably means that is indeed the key to which 2P spoke. Fortunately, no sooner had we got it working than it stopped again. Based on our previous experience, we assume that it's run out of power, and we require a supplementary energy source. So let's hurry up and find one. The sooner we get the key working, the sooner we can pulverize our enemies. Now, wait just a moment. We aren't even certain what weaponry is involved here. Even if we get the key working again, we shouldn't activate it willy-nilly. Honestly, Kodenog, the ceaseless whining of yours is never making me any progress. It's not whining, it's being ethical and prudent. Shall the victor be the first to draw blood or the last man standing? It's a fair question, right? Why not both? Now I would like to continue what may be charitably termed discussion at hand. Okay, let's keep talking. What were we talking about? Yes, why I'm right. I agree that we still know too little about the machine life forms and androids, but that's precisely why we need to seize this opportunity. If we claim the weaponry for ourselves, we'll know exactly what the enemies are capable of. Then, and only then, can we protect the village from comparable technology. Fine, I see your point. We'll be safer in the long run if we activate the weaponry sooner than later, or everyone else will probably have dropped dead from trying to keep up with you. Aha, you say that, but you're far too stubborn to die. That's why I can always count on you. You too, my most loyal and lethal assistant. Come on, we have a power source to find. Where am I going? Oh, we're going out. Okay. Fuck, I am beat tonight, though. Not like beat Katashi, but just beat. about time. We've been considering what we need to do in order to power the key. I have to chuck a crystal from the knocker out to do it, though I haven't quite worked out how we'll divert this energy for our purposes. Kanag and I will think on that way. Head over to the hollows and liberate the crystal. Find us when you're back in Korma. The knocker? What? Why am I... What? Is there a cave here or something? Yes. All I needed. Just the one? Okay. Ah, you got one, right? Yeah, it's this thing, right? Perfect, now we can run some tests. Yes, yes, it'll take a bit of experimentation to get the key powered up. It is science, you know. Don't worry, though, we'll have this thing working in order before you know it. While you wait, why not take some time for yourself? Have a nap, try some local delicacies, tell the chief to go bugger himself. Canog! Canog! Ah, and here's Sagato. I knew you had roped him into your schemes again. They're good schemes, and anyway, you're the one who keeps sending him to check on us. I wouldn't have to do it if you do the work you're assigned. The carnival won't wait on your pet projects. Fine, fine. Come on, Kanag. Let's get this over with. Frustrating as they are, we'd have to admire their enthusiasm for tinkering. We put on a tenth of the energy towards the carnival. We'll be ready in no time. I hope you will be able to attend. You won't have seen the like before, I assure you. Not to mention that we're eager to show you appreciation for helping us with those machines. And there's no better way to do that with a dwarven toast to health, or 2 dozen. Alright. The dig site chief would have you be an active participant in Korma's carnival. Hey, Javi. How's Final Fantasizing of 14 time going? It's going well. We did the first near raid, and we made it through with only dying, I think, like 4 times. We're like, for not knowing what the hell I was doing, I was pretty happy with it. I am getting real tired, though, so I don't know how much longer we're gonna go at this point. Others are clamoring for the task. Make no mistake, it's an important and highly coveted duty, you understand. But I couldn't deprive you of this opportunity to experience Goga culture hand-on. Consider a thank you for keeping Anog and Kanag from blowing themselves up and look sharp. We haven't got all day. I get to deliver banners! Hooray! Everybody loves banners. So the role of bearer went to an outsider after all. Nothing you can't handle, I hope. Yeah, I can walk around and give things to NPCs. It's not that I think the chief made a poor choice, mind, but a bit of a waste. Yes, but there's no better way to introduce yourself to the rest of the village, and wouldn't you know it, you're not so bad. Thanks, jerk. Aha! You'll all be the bearer and hand it over. This is what we've all been waiting for. Ah, the colors of Korma, the speak of our village. Our lives are very souls, except this one. Never really cared for this one. Looks like it tripped halfway through the journey from beige to yellow and fell in a ditch. Thanks. Time already, is it? Oh, my hands are so sweaty. Do take care now. I'd hate to be the one that drops the banner. Phew, well done. Let's share a drink once it's safely unfurled, eh? The carnival is our way of showing appreciation for each other, and I certainly appreciate you keeping this banner from slipping away like a greased eel. Oh my god. This dialogue is great. Finished, have you? Hopefully speaking with those folks helped impress upon you that this wasn't just some menial errand anyone could have done. No, the slightest mishap in the banner delivery process would have spelled disaster, you hear? Now, with further ado, let the carnival begin. Okay! Oh, why am I so tired? Fuck. Oh! No need to stand there waiting for someone to give you the work to do. Go and witness the fruits of our labors, revel, frolic, etc. If you need a task that badly, you can set yourself on working up an appetite. I expect you to partake heartily in our traditional cuisine, not to mention the drinks. Yep, being errand boy as light as always. I like the line where they're like, you can see the well-defined muscles in the neck from all the nodding. And it's like, they do nod a lot in the main storylines in this game. Don't spare me these menial tasks. I see one more streamer, excuse me. Laugh as a Sargato and run absolutely ragged with tedious carnival duties, no doubt. It is indeed my sole duty to eat my own weight in carnival food. I had the honor of delivering the banners. Thank you very much. There we go. Just rub it in their face. Oh, and I suppose you were told it's incredibly important, were you? Well, not to let it go to your head. Speaking of your head, I expect you just might explode when you see the key in action. Yes, the key. Don't tell me you've forgotten. I haven't forgotten. Yet. All this festive nonsense has been unnecessarily distraction. But Konog and I had managed to make some real progress while the chief wasn't looking. If you want details, you know you do. You'll have to meet us at the usual place. The last thing we need is half the village drunkenly eavesdropping. Drunken eavesdropping is the best type of eavesdropping, right? Hopefully, our list is unlocked in the second raid. And once I unlock that raid, I think I'm probably going to call it for the night because I'm just real tired for some reason. There you are. Let's review our work, shall we? Doubtless you've forgotten some significant detail. I have not forgotten significant details. As hopefully even you will recall, we require a source of energy to restore functionality to the so-called key 2P told us about. Yeah, I saw I saw that all the keys were sold out on the Square Enix store. And that like if you wanted to buy it directly through Steam, which I wouldn't recommend, because then like you have to buy all the expansions through Steam, and sometimes like Steam runs decent deals, but like it just seems like a really weird caveat. I don't know, a lot of the ways that they handle 14 is kind of flummoxing. Um, I do like that they are being less jerky about the PS4 to PS5 transition. Because like I was doing a little bit of reading recently-ish, and like when they went from PS3 to PS4, you had to have a separate PS3 or PS4 key initially to let you play on the PS4 rather than the PS3. And eventually they got rid of that, and they just said anybody has a PS3 key, you technically have a PS4 key now, which I think was the right move. And so they kind of did something similar with the PS5 now. It's still just so weird that you have to have purchased a license for each platform that you potentially want to play it on. I can't think of another MMO that's ever done it that way. And it's led to some interesting situations. We have said source from the former of Knocker Crystalline Carpus. Transfers energy from the crystal key proved a challenge. Nothing that Kanag and I Infinite Wisdom couldn't handle, however. Good work. You'll find your faith in us well rewarded. The key is now fully powered and, as I can tell, functional. So I dare say we'll soon be capable of smiting our enemies at the press of a button. Don't think it's be that kind of weapon. Or we could be if we had the first clue of how to operate the blasted thing. Indeed, it seems the key is a more complicated device than we anticipated thus far. We succeeded only making it display a series of strange glyphs. We present these to the pod for translation. Of course, we cannot make heads or tails of terminology no matter how many times we prompt it to explain. Well, fair is fair. No other MMO I know has been on so many platforms. Yeah, that's also true. The androids appear to have the initiative, or at least finally honed grasp of technology, so I have no doubt that 2P would know, but she's shown no signs of miraculously awakening, that's for certain. Pod, can you 2P be revived? Analyzing Android repair sequence. Error detected, confirming details. Damage to internal mechanisms detected. Proposal to replace the damaged part. So the replacement part repair is possible. I dare say facilitating that process would be more efficient than continuing our own fruitless experimentation with the key. I would hire Carl wandering the factory for days on end with the barest idea of what sort of part we're looking for efficient. So unless our friend here just happens to stumble upon a room filled with android corpses right for harvesting. I did, actually, when I was in there. Really hope this will encourage Activision and Blizzard to do better with WoW needs it. Yeah, I mean, like, I deleted my Blizzard account. It must have been in 2019. And when, other than the occasional, like, hey, I want to play Heroes of the Storm or Hearthstone, I haven't really missed my Blizzard account too much. And I owned everything. I owned Overwatch, and I had Destiny on there when it was still there, and I had every StarCraft expansion, every Diablo expansion. I had played WoW for years, but like I didn't ever really like WoW. Like I enjoyed like vanilla and probably like maybe a little bit of Burning Crusade, but even Burning Crusade was already starting to show like the design philosophy that World of Warcraft used for their MMOs, and like even like Final Fantasy 14 doesn't like normally strike the itch that I usually like with my MMOs. I prefer the sandboxy kind of more South Korean style games, to be honest. But the reason that 14 gets me is because they have such great callbacks to like the Final Fantasy series as a whole. And then when you get through all that main storyline quest stuff and kind of have the freedom to do your own thing, there is a lot to do in the game and a lot of interesting things to do. Whereas like World of Warcraft, there's pretty much only one like progression path to, do things. So yeah, I definitely think that WoW needs help in a lot of ways. And like I was talking to like when I was playing Shroud of the Avatar recently, and Shroud like triggers a lot of like the feels of like nostalgia that I have for like Ultima Online and things like I used to play way back in the day, and just the homogenizing and trying to make things more mass market appealing, and a lot of those sorts of things like I really feel like strips a lot of the heart of those games. Like, don't get me wrong, Dungeon Finder is like a fantastic piece of kit because I live in the real world and I'm busy and I can't dedicate an entire night, every week to do, on Alexia or whatever, basically. And I need that convenience these days. But it also stifles that community. Like, almost every MMO I play these days, that isn't one of those more, like, again, open world-y sandbox type games. I'm not really playing with a lot of other people in most cases. I'm playing by myself next to other players because you don't need to talk to other people. You don't need to collaborate and stuff. And unless you go out of your way to try to do those social aspects, and even that falls on its face in most cases. It's just you don't have that anymore. And I feel like with the constant like moves that World of Warcraft has done, they just keep making it more and more mass market and lose a lot of what made the game special in the first place. Which again, I never was like the biggest fan, but there was like, farming Scarlet Monastery for like days on end, try to find a shield or whatever, and just having a blast doing it. Just it's not the same. Oh, this is what it is. So much talking too with this game. Goddamn. But super light of you will at least take us there once. We'll bring Pod 2. Tell us the androids have good parts we need. Onward! Great! Back to the corpse room. Alright, so it looks like I don't have to click the stuff again, which is nice. Oh, yeah. No, I mean, I didn't... I wasn't trying to rag on Final Fantasy 14's community as a whole. Because, like, being, like, in a random pickup group and being like, hey, it's the first time I ran this place. Like, at least one of the 4 people, if you're in, like, a dungeon, is going to be like, here's some tips to help you through or whatever, you know what I mean? Whereas in World of Warcraft, if that was the same interaction, it would be much more toxic. Yeah. No, I 100% agree with you there. What I'm getting at is more the core design of like the theme park aspect. And the one thing that Final Fantasy 14 does and excels in is by making sure that its old content is still accessible and able to be enjoyed. Like, because with World of Warcraft and the way that they design that game, everything is just thrown out after the next expansion comes out. And there's just piles and piles and piles of dead content, which is like... I don't know. It's a lot. I typed Enog, I found it, you bitch. Has to do with how the team works. Final Fantasy gives you solid full content that works. Also, oh my god, yes! Like, I was talking to my brother, who still plays World of Warcraft regularly. And I was basically just explaining to him how they do the release cycle of like the major content stuff throughout the expansion cycle. And I think they missed a couple dates during the last year, mostly because of like COVID. But like even like by missing those dates, like they lost like 3 months or 6 months. It's not like a huge amount of time. And like World of Warcraft, like they don't have that roadmap and they haven't started working on so much of that stuff until like near when it's actually due. So that they missed dates and like there was like I forget what expansion it was. Was it Warlords of Draenor? Where there was like an 18-month like nothing happened, like nothing was updated, no additional content was added to the game or something, until they got like the next raid released basically, and they have these huge content droughts where like nothing happens, whereas like because you know that every expansion for Final Fantasy 14 is going to come out, and then you're going to have 5 major like content drops, and there'll be minor ones along the way as well, right? Um, and it's on a very like reliable cycle. You know, the new expansion is going to come out in 2 years, and like every like 3 to 4 months, you're going to get a major story update with additional raids and additional content. Oh man, his mind was blown. He's like, "How do they do that?" I'm like, "Because when they release the expansion, they're already worked on the next year's worth of content. They've already that's what their production cycle is at. Um, to make sure that they're gonna hit those dates and things, right? They handle it much like Wizards of the Coast handles um, major expansions for that game. 18 months out. Before they're printed, basically. Yeah, the Yoko Taro stuff is great so far. Um, I hadn't done the Alliance raids for Stormblood, the Evil East stuff until the Bosnian front stuff because you have to do that as a prerequisite, and that also surprised me at how good it was and how faithful it was to things and stuff. One of my friends sent me a video in the song of the Argrius fight there and just how much he loved it and thought it was really cool. And I was like, yeah, that's really neat, but you should see the Mustadio fight. That's way more fun. Over here it is. Cognog Pod, stop dallying. So many dead tubies. How disturbing. The color of their garb is different, but they do appear to be the same make as 2P. Which means, ghoulish or not, we can make use of them. This is truly excellent, Cognog. My understanding is that Pod should be able to salvage the correct part and initiate the repairs. Let's see. Ones you get like golden sauce are actually fun battles. A good. Yeah, no, like, and that's the thing is like, I have never. Obviously I don't play this game exclusively. This isn't the only thing I play. There's a lot of other stuff that I touch on and stuff. Um, and like the only thing I can think of that like if I join a duty queue and I get it, that's frustrating is when you do the main scenario stuff and you have to do the two. It's just put a podcast or a long YouTube video on basically and zone out for the entire time. Like even tanking that, like you don't have to. Especially I play Dark Knight as my tank, so like you just run up, you use your circle, and oh my god, enmity gaining ability, and just like keep moving forward basically, and like you'll be fine. Uh, in there, but beyond that, like, and that's just because of the lack of being able to skip the cutscenes, which I understand why it's there. Because like if you're a new player and you're playing through it the first time, like other players shouldn't be forcing you to go through things. But the thing that kills me about that is like when your group that you're starting that with, if that you don't have that, there's a check in the game that says you've never completed this content on this character before, because you get the additional tombstones, right? If you help somebody who's never beaten content. So they could use that check to say, okay, for this run, the cutscenes are all going to play because we know somebody's in here that may have not seen them all, and we want to make sure they have the chance to do it. Whereas if everybody in the group has seen it, then you should be able to skip them, basically, right? In my opinion, that's the way that they should handle that. And you already have like the triggers in the game set to be able to make that stuff happen in theory, right? Obviously, I don't know the underlying code to be able to say the cutscenes are skippable or not. But like when I ran it back in the day, I was one of the later people to get to max level and finish the main scenario quest. And at that time, there were already people getting pissed at me for trying to watch all the cutscenes. They're just like, skip it, go watch it on YouTube. Like, don't waste our time to watch this stuff, whatever, right? And so gotta get it. Like, I want to see what happens. Like, I like Sid. I want to see what happens to Sid. What's with the the oven mitt? Like, oven mitt Sid. Like, yeah, let's see what's going on, Sid. And everybody's like, no, YouTube it. Must be instructed every single time. Go on, Pod. Fix 2P. Nobody's gonna ask about. Did it work? No, thanks a lot. You get yourself some good sleep, and yeah, as soon as I like unlock this next raid, I think I'm gonna sleep tonight. And if everybody wants to see this tomorrow, I mean, we'll do the second one, I guess. But I might cheat and look up some of the mechanics though, because they're gonna get harder as we get further into the stuff. We fixed 2P. The glee in Anog's eyes at the sight of 2P's awakening could only be born of keen self-interest. It would not be wise to keep her waiting. Sweet success. Let's not waste any more time with it. 2P, do you remember what happened? I was damaged in combat, and you brought me here. And then you wildly inconvenienced us by dying on a table, yes. Fortunately for you, we were clever enough to pick up Pod here, and by the fact that we're having this conversation, I assume it succeeded in repairing the damage. I see. Did you locate the key as I instructed? Despite how little information we had to go on, we did. It's fully operational as far as we can tell. So can you use it? A weird looking key. What? An earthquake? Everyone outside now! Mm-hmm. During the festival? Holy shit! The mountain. What happened to the mountain? This isn't... Nog, look! This is some pretty Kingdom Hearts shit going on up in here. Word for me? Don't be. The hell? What's the meaning of this? It means that your assistance is no longer necessary. Heel turn! I knew that was gonna happen. Or I suspected, I should say. Oh, it's the real 2B! Ow! Have it your way then. See this world to its end. I know I worried, but I thought she was our friend. And who are you? My name is Sargado. I'm the warrior of darkness in this land, but in the main world, I'm the warrior of light. Don't worry about it. It's super complicated. Is your dress about to turn white? Because if so... God damn it! You first. I am Yorha, Type 2, Type B unit, but you may call me 2B! It's 2B! They're here to destroy the units of white! We'll discuss this later. Right now, we gotta stop 2P. The Puppet's bunker is now accessible. Did it! I unlocked the second one. Hooray! Alright, I'll tell you what. I'm going to go to the bathroom. And I'm going to come back. And, I can see clearly now. Right. There's going to be a bride. All right, and then give me like 5 minutes. All right, another poll to decide what we do when I get back. Be right back. Go to sleep, me heck. What kind of shenanigans is this? Everything else got no votes. Well, I guess we gotta go to bed then, huh, TT? Can we at least close up on the cat? How did you vote twice then? He's wigging out a little bit right now. Because he was eating some catnip when I came down. Here's. Yeah. I also still haven't done any of the 5.5 story content, which is just hilarious to me. Good. Where my cat brush was. You definitely use some brushing right now. Okay, you good? You good? Yeah, I knew you were gonna bounce. He's a bouncy boy. Oh. Well, someone else voted. But anyway, well, I guess I can't argue with the day that I gave chat control of my life. I guess we're gonna end here. Thanks everybody for stopping out. Really, I appreciate it. Let's see who is live that I can raid. And someone who Eh. No, there's plenty of people live. Let's raid Gam. So I don't get to raid Gam very often. I was thinking about Copper, but I gotta spread it out a little bit sometimes, you know? It's fine. So let's go ahead and over there and say hi to Gam. Said Gam. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow's my normal other stream day this week. And then, Friday will be Smash. And then I'll probably do something this coming weekend. I think I have a pretty busy weekend scheduled. I've got like a birthday party to go to, and then some other stuff on Saturday, I think. I may have 2 birthday parties to actually go to on Saturday. But I'll try to get some streaming in. At some point, I really want to try to get that speed run in. So, but that's like 6 hours, and like, that's a long stream. Anyway, you were lurking while eating? Nice. Let's go say hi to Gam. Good night, everybody.